SIU? Right?
I am, yes.
Nice.
Oh, thanks.
What's your title?
Spokesperson.
Spokesperson.
Yeah. Have you seen our team?
No, I haven't. I was just looking around. I haven't seen your command center.
Okay. Yeah, I've been looking for it too. I know some of our vehicles are over at
12 Division.
12 Division. Are you a police officer?
No, no.
Okay, you know a lot.
I'm from here.
Okay.
I heard the officer has come.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate.
This is an emergency braking video that I'm doing. I'm just coming back from the scene of the Toronto police constable that was shot and killed in the line of duty. He was an emergency task force officer, and he was killed in the commission of executing a search warrant for 2 potential suspects that shot up the U.S. consulate on March 10th of this year. And I was on scene there for about an hour, and I have confirmation from the SIU spokesperson, Special Investigations Unit spokesperson, that the officer has succumbed to his injuries. And the time that I upload this video, that will be, I'm sure it's all over the news now anyway, so I'm not putting her in trouble, and I'm not saying anything that you probably don't already know. But yeah, obviously a huge police presence. It was the same building where lled Roy was killed last year in a gangbang shooting. An errant bullet struck and killed lled Roy, 8-year-old lled, while he was in bed with his mother. Same building. And I believe it's a building over, it's 15 Martha Eaton Way. I believe it's a building over where Todd Bayless was gunned down by Clinton Gale in 1994, I believe. Or it could have been the same building. It could have been, I can't remember, it was 25 or 15 Martha Eaton Way where Todd Bayless was killed. But it's a gang-banging area. It's a very shady area, and it's unfortunate that the officer succumbed to his injuries. But this is what the Liberal government has done to this country. Stick around and watch my coverage. And on a side note, I think I got a date with the SIU spokeswoman. Holy moly, is she pretty? I'm only kidding about the date. If you're watching this video, put it in the comment section, SIU spokeswoman. Now some breaking news. I'm just on Todd Bayless Boulevard coming up to 12 Division. It's one of the divisions in the West End at Black Creek and Trethewey of the Toronto Police Service. And I just seen on the news that a Toronto Police Service officer, at least one, was shot in the line of duty in the commission of executing a search warrant on Martha Eaton Way, which is in the Black Creek, Trethewey, Jane Trethewey area. And I'm almost there now. And I'm going to see what we can come up with. I'm just passing 12 Division now. Right here's 12 Division. And I'm going to that'll put things into perspective of how close the officer involved shooting was to the actual police station. Now, I don't know if it was a 12 Division officer that was shot. It could have been the guns and gangs, or it could have been a cop from another division, or specialty group like guns and gangs or emergency task force. I don't know. The news report that I got was from an hour ago from CP24. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, there's going to be a heavy police presence here. So let me go across here. Now, I've been up here before. I did a video up here before, and it was involving the shooting of lled Roy, an 8-year-old boy, and he was shot and killed in this building right here on the 2nd floor behind that playground. CP24 is here, obviously. City News, and now do your own. Okay, so like I said, lled Roy was shot behind that camera on the 2nd floor, so I'm assuming this police officer was shot in the same building. And this is 15 Martha Eaton Way. And now this is reminiscent of 1994, when Todd Bayless and his partner Mike Leone were
they were just doing a routine patrol, and they came across Clinton Gale doing a drug deal, and Clinton Gale shot both the cops and unalived Todd Bayless. Now the police officer that got shot and Todd Bayless died of his injuries, and I believe Clinton Gale is still in prison. Now this officer here, at least one officer, it might have been two, but they were rushed to Sunnybrook Trauma Center, which is quite a distance from here, by emergency run. And what that is the police and the ambulance. The police escort the ambulance. And yeah, so it's very serious. So, and the head of the Toronto Police Association Union, from what I heard from the report, is at the hospital. So that's not, obviously it's not good. You get transported by emergency run to Sunnybrook, it's not good. So right now, as I'm doing this video, I don't know the status of the officer or officers. Maybe I'll sit underneath this tree and try to stay a little dry, because it's starting to rain a little harder now. Did I miss the SIU command vehicle? I don't see an SIU command vehicle here. No, I don't see any SIU here. But like I said, the police division, 12 division, is, you can literally almost throw a stone and hit this location. And I only see one 12 division scout vehicle here. All the rest are from other locations. I would imagine maybe a lot of the 12 division cops. Well, like I said, it might not even, or even another 12 division, but like I said, it might not even be a 12 division cop that was involved. Forensic identification unit, that's at the large that large truck where those two cops are going in right now. So they're obviously in the apartment, in the unit, collecting evidence. Yeah, so there's two 12 division cars here. Okay. In all this excitement, I'm losing track of all the 12 division cop cars. So hopefully this cop or police, like I said, I'm not sure if it's one or two. Hopefully they make it through whatever injuries they sustained, and they have a full recovery. I'm not wishing any ill will against the police, but you know, I'm telling you, this is all tying in to my last videos. You can literally see the police station almost from here. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The cops come in. I don't know if they were plainclothes cops. I don't know. But they identify themselves as being police. Next thing you know, you got some idiot banging it out with the cops. So that is the mind frame that the general public has to deal with. And the general public doesn't wear ballistic vests and isn't armed. They shouldn't be, right? So, and this is what is walking amongst us. A large percentage of the citizenry in this country has this mindset where they can walk around with firearms, and when you start banging it out with the cops, you'll bang it out with anyone. Anyway, officer, what time did the shooting occur? Can you tell me that? Early this morning. Thanks. So that was a sergeant. Obviously, they're not going to tell a bottom feeder like me too much information. I understand that, but he said early this morning. So now it is 10:18 a.m. So it's still pretty fresh. But getting back to where my videos were leading up. Now, there's a very good chance that the suspect or suspects that banged it out with the cops are going to be the usual suspects, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's 99% chance it's going to be the usual suspects. This area is not too far from my area. I'm well acquainted with this area since I was young. I've been up here many times, and this is a very shifty area. It's a sketchy area. And when I was up here, I believe it was last year, early last year, doing the video for J'vais Roy, or about J'vais Roy, the 8-year-old boy that was killed by a couple Somali gangbangers banging it out in front of a playground. Then an errant bullet hits J'vais in the head, kills him. Yeah, this area was, it's not an area where you want to let your guard down and, you know, possibly get lured into a dark corner. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, when police is shot in Toronto or anywhere in the country, it's big news. And I was mentioning this in my last couple of videos, in a few videos. My last 6 videos contained information surrounding the danger of being a cop, and one of my videos even showed a 22 Division police scout car T-boned and written off at the intersection of Bloor and Islington. And I reiterated in that video the dangers of being a cop. And a lot of times it's completely boring being a cop, but then other times, you know, you're put into a situation, or the liberals have put the police into a situation where they have to bang it out with gangbangers in a unit. Okay, so this all ties in. Unvetted immigration. Don't know for sure this was an illegal immigrant. I don't know that. But the lax laws in this country for people that commit violent crimes, these type of crimes with firearms and other violent crimes, and being released back onto the streets, I'll almost guarantee you, whoever the trigger person is or trigger persons that shot these cops up, I'll guarantee you has priors and could have been possibly out on bail already, or just got released from prison. I'm telling you, this is the modus operandi. This is the progression of the lax legal system in Canada. Catch and release, catch and release. We don't have enough infrastructure even to house all these criminals. You let a million people in unvetted from all over the world, and a small percentage of them start doing crime, or a large percentage. Where do you put them? You can't put them anywhere. You got to tell the liberal. That's why they appoint liberal judges and liberal crown attorneys. You got to tell them, no, you got to take it easy. Number one, we don't have the capacity to throw these people in prison. Number two, how are we going to maintain this chaotic system in Canada if we keep all the bad people in jail? Let's see if I can get some updates. Okay, so the plot thickens. I just read on the Guardian news report. I'm not sure where the Guardian's based out of. I know it's a big name. I know they have it in the UK, but very interesting. Apparently these cops were serving a search warrant on potential suspects of the U.S. consulate shooting on March 10th. And I covered the U.S. consulate shooting on my channel on March 10th, whereas 2 people apparently were on video, and they went down and they shot up the consulate around 4 in the morning. Now apparently the cops were in this building executing a search warrant to possibly unearth whatever evidence from that shooting, and obviously whoever's in that unit banged it out with the cops. So, and I've said in a couple of subsequent videos since I did that March 10th, or March 11th, 12th, whenever it was, that when I did the video, I'm saying, like, where is the outcome? Where is the investigation of these guys that shot up the consulate? Like, you would think they would have been all over that. So we're looking at June 10th. So you're 3 months out, and I guess the investigation led here, and it didn't turn out well. I don't know if the suspects have been shot. I don't know, but wow. So, hey, I did say some disparaging, I didn't say disparaging words, but I was looking upon the TPS negatively for not, producing results from that consulate shooting. Well, I apologize for that. I admit that I was wrong in doing that, if indeed this was the case. If these cops were here at 6 in the morning to bust a couple of radicals for shooting up an embassy or a consulate, wow, that's international, man. This is big news. Stay tuned. I'm not done with this quite yet. So more media is showing up. Well, I think that's the SIU broad. Oh, that's the that woman in that black truck there. I recognize her. She is the spokesperson for the Special Investigations Unit that investigates police-involved shootings. You guys know the update on the officers?
The officer is dead.
No way.
We just updated around.
They just like officially.
Oh, no way.
42-year-old from ETF.
Oh, it was the ETF served the
Yeah.
warrant. You know why the cops were here, right?
Why were they? Well, I mean, we heard that it could be
With the U.S. consulate shooting on March 10th.
waiting for full confirmation.
Yeah,
of that,
no,
but
I
that is
understand.
the
I understand.
speculation.
That's the word on the street.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for the update. So I was just talking to these two media people here, and holy shit, man. 42-year-old cop, ETF, emergency task force officer, is dead. Passed away, succumbed to his injuries. This is big. This is big news. Holy shit, this is good. This is crazy. Yeah, very dangerous job. And you know, you imagine emergency task force officer. They are the most highly trained in the entire force. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the that's the SIU broad. It's the SIU woman, I should say. They are the most highly trained officers on the force, and you know, one of those, like, I can't remember, honestly, I can't remember an ETF officer ever falling in the line of duty in Toronto. I really can't. Hello. Hey, what's going on? So then I heard on the news that this cop got shot, and I'm actually right outside where the cop got shot right now on Martha Eaton Way. And the cop's dead. Hey, did you hear that? What? Say again? Hold on a second. Yeah. What, you knew the guy that got killed? No. Yeah. Yeah. So I literally just got off the phone with someone that I know, and this person that I know is at a location right now where there is a retired officer as his friend, and his retired officer, I don't know what police service, I don't even know my friend's name, but initial reports are saying that the emergency task force officer took the bullet between his body armor and his armpit. That's what is being reported from my friend, from a retired cop. Now, whether that's accurate information, I don't know. But obviously, what I do know, that these tactical officers are wearing probably level 4 ballistic vests for high caliber rounds. So it makes sense, right? It's either a headshot or it's squeaked through the body armor, obviously. So anyhow, it's not a good day in Toronto. Not a good day at all. So I'm going to stick around here for a little while longer, see if I can come up with any other information. But the information as it stands, one officer has passed away, succumbed to his injuries by a couple fucking asshole douchebags that banged it out with the cops. And like I said earlier, we are immersed in this liberal-induced culture that they've allowed this to manifest, and they've invited this to our doorstep. Two guys allegedly shooting up the U.S. consulate March 10th. Then, by all accounts, they obviously banged it out with the cops, and they took one of the cops' lives, one that I'm aware of, or one that's being reported. Off camera there, just over here, a Somali woman stopped, and she said she said to me she's on the 23rd floor, and she didn't even know this was going on until she left the underground. And I told her, I go, a policeman has lost his life in your building, and she started crying. The Somali woman started crying. So the officer involved shooting, by all accounts, was at 6 a.m. It's now quarter to 11, so about 5 hours ago. And like I said, I don't see the SIU command center, but I'm pretty sure that lady I pointed out was a spokesperson for the SIU. I don't know what her title is or official capacity with the SIU is, but I've seen her on the news many times. Quite an attractive brown lady, if I don't mind saying. She's not too bad, not too hard on the eyes. As long as I'm here, I'll keep an eye on it for you.
Pardon?
As long as I'm here, I'll keep an eye on it.
That's good. Thank
You're
you.
with the SID, right?
I am. Yes. Oh, thanks.
What's your title?
Spokesperson.
Spokesperson.
Yeah. Have you seen our team?
No, I haven't. I was just looking around. I haven't seen your command center.
Okay. Yeah, I've been looking for it too. I know some of our vehicles are over at
12.
12 Are you a police officer?
No, no.
Okay, you know a lot.
I'm from.
Okay.
I heard the officer is coming.
Yeah. It's so
You're
unfortunate.
gonna have to go press update.
Yeah, once I know what confirmed information is. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, have a good
Thanks,
day. Nice meeting you.
Same here. What's your name?
Dewey.
Dewey. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you. As you may or may not caught on camera, I was schmoozing with the extremely attractive SIU spokesperson, and she confirmed to me that the officer has succumbed to his injuries. Very nice lady. Seen her many times on that. Yeah. With the officer passing away, there will be a lot more media vehicles here very soon. Oh man, this is I'm telling you, this country, on the phone with my friend, he said this country's toast, and to a very high degree there is a lot of truth in that statement. Passing 12 Division again. Obviously, it's a lot of the cops in the city are going to be on edge right now for good reason, right? Those guys are. Look at people. I'm stopping at the. It's my buddy Ron. Yeah, it is. Hey, cop got killed there, eh? That's my buddy Ron. He's one of the people I built that patio enclosure for. So you can well imagine cops are going to be on edge more than they already are. This is, and what I will state, the cops don't necessarily have to direct their vitriol and their anger towards the general public. The cops have to be instructed on who they should direct their vitriol and anger towards. And it's the people that have facilitated this officer's murder today. That's who the police have to go after. And hopefully something good comes of this.